Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and you thought that we were done with Modern Horizons spoilers. Just because some random dude on YouTube, not gonna name any names, said, oh my gosh, it's finally over, it's finally the end, we're finally done with these stupid frickin' spoilers, 255 cards, hallelujah. Oh, who would believe such a vague and unspecific statement? Well, the cards themselves are not the only cards that are going to be in the set. There's also the tokens, and well, additionally, spoiler alert, if you didn't see my last video, they're going to do full art cards. More details about that are, of course, in my other video. But for now, let's check out the tokens. So we've got a shapeshifter. This is pretty cool. Not the idea of putting them in the set, but the art. Although I've got to say, two things about the purple goo slime stuff. One, don't they know how to correctly form what they're mimicking? Like, it's a dead giveaway if half your face is melting off, okay? Changelings, y'all ain't fooling anybody if you got purple goo coming off you. Second, it's just the Power Rangers movie, okay? That's all I can think about when I see half these freaking artworks. So with that off my chest, this is the old shapeshifter art in case you haven't seen that one. Gee guys, which one do you think looks cooler? By the way, the other ones are 1/1, so they didn't just redo the token, they redid the creature. So next up, an angel. Same old, same old. I don't know. They just really don't put new art on the tokens very often. We got a bird. Seen that before, obviously. Then we got the same old soldier that's been printed. At this point, it has to be multiple times. Probably a lot of times. I know I've seen that artwork before. Then we got an illusion. Now, this looks absolutely amazing. I thought it was new. I've never seen it before, but it's from Modern Masters 1. And I don't believe I was playing when that first came out. So cool of them to bring that back. I like it. And next, are you ready for the biggest disappointment of this entire video? Merit Lage. Same old token. Same artwork as the Merit Lage Cold Snap promotional one. It's the same artwork that was on the Ultimate Masters one. Same artwork that was unfortunately on the From the Vault lore token. That really sucks. I mean, I love this artwork, but like, we want to know more about Merit Lage. And like a little hint in the art would be nice, or just a different take on it. You know, considering you put brand new art on the card Merit Lage's Slumber. So that's a real shame. I mean, not just value-wise, because I'm sure this just kills the value that it's just the same artwork again, but because it's such a cool and mysterious character that they haven't developed at all or done anything with, and that's driving people crazy. I mean, they've literally left this mystery running for, what, 18 years? Oh, and plus, after the Ice Age ended, Merit Lage melted. She was stuck in a glacier, and now she's, like, out. And they didn't do anything with that. We literally went back to Dominaria, where she is, and they still didn't do anything with that. And last time I checked, it ain't frozen. So, I mean, you can at least mess with people, and on the token have some artwork of Merit Lage breaking out of a big glacier, cracking it in half, and some tentacles coming out. By the way, Merit Lage can move between planes, but not by planeswalking. And I'm just hitting the tip of the iceberg here, pun very much intended. She is a very interesting creature and is distinctly not Eldrazi for like 50 different reasons. Like, she uses mana to actually cast spells. The Eldrazi don't do that. So if they're gonna bring her back in a set, even though it's a reprint set with no story, do something! I mean, come on, it was the most important token in the entire set. Next up, Zombie. Yeah, we've seen that one before. I mean, that's literally Innistrad artwork in the background. And the Elemental, yeah, we've all seen this one. But there's another Elemental, the 3/1. And this one looks really cool. It's not commonly used, but it was, at least in Dominaria, unfortunately. Then we've got one of the past Goblin artworks for this one. And for the bear, this one's actually kind of cool, because not only does that look awesome, but it's the artwork used for Odyssey. It was also in Commander 2015, but it was originally from Odyssey, so they're going way old school with this. This elephant we've seen a million times. I mean, it's been in Modern Masters 1, 2, Eternal Masters. I believe it was originally World Wake. I could be wrong there. It was in Commander Anthology. And there's like one card that generates elephants, so it makes sense not to redo the artwork for something like this, but then, like, would you do it for goblins? Yeah, probably, because a lot of cards reference it, a lot of decks use it. That's where I would put the effort and the money, but they didn't. And for this Rhino token, Return to Ravnica. The Spider, it's been in at least Ultimate Masters. I know it was in Commander Anthology, a lot of like reprint sets and stuff, so yeah, we've seen this one before. This one you might get a little excited about. It's the Squirrel token, and everybody knows this is like one of the most beloved tribals in the game. It's become an absolute meme. But they did recycle the artwork from Conspiracy. Now the good news is it's from Conspiracy 1. So there's not exactly a very high supply of those floating around. And in fact, they're actually 50 cents a piece, which is, up there. So next up, they went with one of the cooler looking spirit token artworks. It's from Ravnica Allegiance and possibly others. There have been almost more spirit tokens, different versions of the artwork than any other token in existence. It's upwards of like 30 or 40. Like, it's unreal. But they didn't feel like redrawing it this time. But that one does look cool, so whatever. And then for the construct, they just went with this one, of course. Pretty typical. We've all seen it. I still think it looks like some kind of sci-fi video game thing, but whatever. Next up for the golem, we've got the original New Phyrexia artwork, also used in Modern Masters 2. I don't love that one. It's too Phyrexian, honestly. And for the mirror token, we've got the same one used for Scars of Mirrodin, but then it was in, MM2, a dual deck, an anthology. It was in Battle Bond. They've just used this artwork to death, but whatever, it looks cool. And then we have a card that we all know is brand new, Sarah's Emblem, because she's never been printed as a Planeswalker before. Unfortunately, emblems just rarely clear even $1. I don't know why. They're kind of useful. So that you remember an emblem's out. And if you're willing to drop $20-$30 on a Planeswalker and then maybe multiple copies, maybe get the emblem for 50 cents, but people never do. Never really got that. It's literally 50 cents to help you not make a play error and forget that it's in play. Wow. And then, of course, we got the emblem for Ren and Stimpy. And, that was the last one. But I am getting unconfirmed reports, and let's just say it's from an unbelievably unreliable source. They are actually known for just constantly publishing lies. But on this particular information leak, they wouldn't have a reason to. But allegedly, 1 in 4 tokens in the packs will be foil. So everything in this entire video you could get in foil. Now, are you starting to see why the set was so conservative and cheap and stupidly designed and how they realized it? So they're like, okay, what can we do? Make a quarter of the tokens foil, because everybody loves foil tokens. They've only done them twice ever, and one was like an F&M promo, and the other I think was unstable. Oh, I feel like there was a game day promo, but yeah, they almost never have done foil tokens. Probably not more than 5 times. But still, that's not a lot. So okay, little extra money there. Then they've got the art cards, which is that could be $50 more per box. We don't even know what those things will be worth. So they added an extra value that's guaranteed in a box. I'd say guaranteed per pack, but obviously foil would be 1 in 4. And I think they added it in at the last second, or they made it part of the initial design because they know there is just not enough money in the set to sell very well. So they did just really simple, easy, basic stuff to just jump it up a little bit in value and make people open an extra, legit 20 to 50,000 boxes. You up the price of a box by even just a couple dollars and you'll get a couple thousand more open. That's just how it works. The single sellers open them until they can't make money on them, and the margins shrink real quick. So if you can pad it by 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks by doing foil tokens and art cards, you just padded the profitability a little bit more, and that is smart. So they needed this. They needed fetch lands, and they needed some of the cards to be modern reprints. Call me crazy. But at this point, with the route they decided to go with what they put in there and how weak and cheap the rares are, they needed something like this to prop it up. So assuming it's true, foil tokens, everybody, watch for those. So thanks for watching. If you had a better, more favorite token artwork that you think they should have used, leave it down in the comments section. Otherwise, if these are your favorites, which I think for the most part they picked out the best of the best. I think the Goblin, they dropped the ball, but that's, the rest of them, yeah, okay. But let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.